In any area of life, experience and knowledge lead you to take precautions to prevent injury or illness. Once you're aware of all the potential dangers in a situation, you can prepare and safeguard against them. Likewise, once you know the cause of aberrations and psychosomatic illnesses, you can do a great deal toward preventing them. And in fact, you should.
Me go first? Why don't you go first?
Don't be such a chicken. Besides, you can't launch it down there. Now get in.
The engram is actually a simple thing.
We have launch sequence in 3, 2, 1, blast off!
It's a moment when your analytical mind is shut down by physical pain, drugs, or other means. And your reactive mind is recording. The most damaging aspects of that recording are the words and phrases spoken to you and around you.
Should have been me. I should have went first. Davey, open your eyes and I'll be your best friend forever and ever.
Their aberrative power cannot be underestimated. Engrammic commands aren't just capable of changing your thoughts or behavior for the worse or physically disabling you. Their impact is so powerful, they can literally mean the difference between life and death.
He's not gonna make it.
But something can be done to safeguard not only your sanity, but the sanity of your friends and family members. There's a branch of Dianetics devoted solely to the prevention of aberration. This is known as preventive Dianetics. There are 2 phases of prevention. The first is to do what's necessary to stop the verbal content from entering a reactive mind. In other words, by simply being quiet around an unconscious person, you can prevent him from receiving those engrammic commands. If you speak in such situations, no matter what you say, you're literally threatening that person's health and sanity.
Hurry! Spencer, don't touch him! Don't touch him!
For example, some people tend to become frantic and vocal around an injured child.
Look at me, Mommy!
But this only ensures that his engram will be very aberrative to him. The best way to behave is to appear calm and say nothing. Do what needs to be done to tend to him, but do it in silence. The same applies for a child who's sick. Don't drool sympathy over a sick person.
Poor little boy, it's all right.
Engrams containing sympathy are the most aberrative engrams you could have.
Nanny's here. I'm not going to leave you alone while you're sick.
Because they insist that the way to survive is to be pathetic and sick.
Good boy.
So say nothing around a sick child. You can express your love and affection. Just do it without speaking. Simply maintain silence around anyone who's sick or injured. In fact, medical professionals should say as little as possible around anyone undergoing any painful procedure. And every word spoken during childbirth is faithfully recorded into the reactive mind of not only the mother, but the newborn child as well. So be sure to maintain silence during birth and immediately afterward. These simple precautions can go a long way toward keeping you and your friends and family sane. The second phase of prevention is to attempt to keep existing engrams from becoming keyed in. Parents should realize they're the most powerful re-stimulators a child has, since it's certain that when dramatizing, they've passed their aberrations on to their children.
Everybody's always against me! You're always against me! Everybody's always against me!
Ugh!
So be aware that quarrels within hearing of your children can key in their engrams. You probably dramatize using the same phrases that are contained in their reactive minds. And avoid drooling sympathy when your child is sick or injured. This can activate sleeping engrams, potentially making your child physically ill and mentally aberrated. In short, providing your family with a calm and harmonious atmosphere at home will go a long way towards safeguarding their sanity. But the primary way to prevent aberration has to do with how we treat the most important person in a child's life, his mother. There's a reason moms play such an enormous role in the life of any human being. They're present in every prenatal engram you have.
You know the rules. Calm down, all right?
A child in the womb is fragile and very easily injured. When he becomes unconscious, He receives all the perceptions and words and even emotions in the area of the mother as engrams.
Ridiculous. I called you. I told you.
Therefore, Mama's voice,
So good to see you guys.
the things she says, and the things she does have an enormous effect upon her unborn child. And anyone who's emotional or dramatizing around an injured pregnant woman is communicating their comments and emotions straight into her child.
I'm starving. I'm starving. You better cook it right or it's your face on that grill.
I think you've had enough, okay?
Mike, stop it! No!
Relax.
Back off, man.
No, stop it!
Get out of here now!
A blow such as this can do a lot of damage to the child, but his repair facilities are heightened and he will recover physically. Nonetheless, he's received an engram containing the pain of the blow, the emotions of his mother and the others around her,
Get out of here now!
and everything that is being said.
Get out!
This recording can now be keyed in and played back in the future when the child will understand the meanings of those comments. Prenatal engrams are far more serious than engrams that occur after you're born. So preventing them from having any content is a primary concern. The mother, then, should be extremely gentle on herself during pregnancy. Even the most minor injuries can be recorded as engrams by her child's reactive mind, so it's very important to maintain silence during such moments. Those around a pregnant woman should be informed of the need for complete and utter silence after any jar or injury. Any remark they make will be aberrative for both her and her child. And in view of the fact that it's not always possible to tell when a woman is pregnant, say nothing around any woman who's been struck or jarred in any way.
I'm okay, thanks.
Help her, but help her in silence. Women have a right and a reason to demand good treatment and respect.
Let me help you with that.
Oh, thank you so much.
No.
Be careful.
They're entrusted with the sanity of our future generations. We should all be more considerate of their health and well-being. Of course, the final answer to the problem of eliminating aberrations and psychosomatic ills is to undergo processing to clear them away. Cleared parents provide a safe, sane environment free of dramatizations. And it's a known fact that the healthiest children come from the happiest mothers. In the meantime, by observing the simple precautions covered here, you can go a long way toward ensuring not only your own well-being, but the sanity and health and happiness of all those around you.
And chocolate chip cookies with sparkles.
You are so...
You'll find an entire chapter devoted to the subject of preventing aberration in Dianetics.